Welcome to Optimal Frequency. I'm Grant. You know what I do here. I talk to spirits at my house using sources of white noise, and then I run an artificial intelligence on top of that to extract the spirit responses. We are in the middle of a conversation with Betty White, so let's get right back into it. This is Betty White, part 2. Betty, you are absolutely adored by so many people here on Earth. Do you have a message for all your fans? Good morning, day 2 of editing, and I just replayed what I had from the other day, and so I wanted to make a comment on that. So you can tell a couple comments. You can tell right off the bat between the Yeti mic and the Sony mic, the Sony is a lot clearer, and it's not because of the quality of the Sony necessarily. Remember, the Sony is the camera sitting in the echo chamber that I've created down here. Being hit with all the ambient noises, it's louder, it's more echoey, and when it filters down, it just comes out so much clearer. So the echo chamber is working amazing when you compare the two. I can still understand what's coming through the Yeti mic, but it is a little fuzzy, right? On what she just said was, first of all, she said something about this is not about the statement, because she did have a statement for the fans, which was she misses them, or I miss you was her statement. But before that, she wanted to get across that, yes, she did actually get to heaven. And then when it says, this is Bob Hope, like as if he's still there with her, I actually hear his voice, which is weird because I know I just said that I don't normally hear the voices of the people I'm talking to. Like, I haven't heard anything I could say, yeah, that's Betty White's voice to me. But it's odd because I'm not a huge Bob Hope fan, but as soon as I heard him say his name there, I heard the intonation of his voice. So I myself used to watch The Golden Girls with my grandma and by myself for many years, and then I've watched reruns of it for many more years. Loved that show, loved your work in it. I wanted to say thank you for everything that you did while you were here trying to promote love, joy, peace. And yeah, so thank you very much. Oh, you made a difference. So I know that was a little fuzzy. Again, it's the Yeti mic. Let me break down what I think we just heard. So I think Betty White says, say thank you. And she's talking to a member on my team to tell me to say thank you to me. Then she says, it's incredible. And then you hear the guy on my team say, thank you. Have you seen your Golden Girls co-stars since you got back to heaven? What about all of the pets that you advocated for while you were here on Earth? Are you surrounded by your pet friends there in heaven? Betty, you almost lived to 100 years old on this earth. What is the secret to a long and happy life? Okay, I just wanted to show you guys this one in a visual representation of what I'm looking at, because I know some of you have told me you find it interesting. So I asked the question right here, what is the secret to a long life? Okay, so I've blown up on the Sony camera, which is the clearest one, Betty's response. Okay, she says 3 distinct things here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear them, but I will play them once to show you. So here's the first thing she says. Here's the second thing that comes in clearly. And then here's the third thing. And these are 3 distinct things that make perfect sense. It's pretty awesome. And the rest of this, you can't really hear nothing but little blips and blops from like the water. So, I mean, it's very interesting. I ask her a question again. Sometimes it's right full of information and I have to decipher it. This time she says 3 things. I'll put them on the screen when we're done, but I'll just show you. So if I hit play here, you'll hear me talking.
The almost lived to 100 years old on this earth. What is the secret to a long and happy life?
Keep physical. Find balance. And study as the children, I think. But I'm going to analyze it again, make sure I'm hearing what I'm hearing, and I'll put it on the screen for you guys. Now, I know, Betty, that you just got back to heaven, but how about another stint on Earth? Would you do it? Would you want to be famous if you came back to Earth? What do you do in heaven, Betty? Do you entertain folks there? Is time different there? And I guess the reason I'm asking that is because you just crossed over here a few weeks ago, but would it be different than, would it seem different than a few weeks for you? Have you seen the boys I have working on my team helping me with this communication? Mr. Hawking, Mr. Tesla, others from my team? Do you have any advice for them? Betty, do you have any words of wisdom for humanity? Okay, Betty, we love you. We miss you. I want to thank you for spreading joy while you were here. Hopefully you can continue to do so from the other side. I'm sure you will. So love, peace, joy, and adventure to you. And the spirit team, thank you guys for coming through answering our questions today. I'm going to ask the spirit team, do you have a message for me today? Do you have a message for any of our viewers today? If so, please state their name and leave them a message. You know what? Maybe I'll ask for a second message this time. Hit us with one that this viewer is going to watch this video and they're going to know exactly that you're talking to them. Hit us with a name and a message, please. All right, thank you, team. I'm going to send out the light. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you, viewers. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you all in the next video. And I hope we got some good answers from Betty, and that this can show somebody that this method works, and you too could speak to the spirits if you like.